So, we're diving back into our playtest of Baalorlord Edition. That's what it says right here on the main menu. Because I made it say that by editing the game files, as I have done with a number of game details, some of which were incorrect. So my emphasis on playtest was showed off yesterday in a big way. Let's dive back into where we were here. Exalt encounter fixed? Well, sort of. So, let's give the full context. Context is this mission here, our Exalt extraction mission, rolled on a table that was configured incorrectly. So the encounter tables for this mission I had not properly configured it, and so it turned out there was a small chance that the mission, as I had it set, was rolling on the encounter table for the final Exalt mission. And so we ended up with 3 Muton Elites and a Mechtoid spawning on this mission in the 6th of June, which is not supposed to happen. Those are late game enemies. We're not even supposed to see those yet. But my incorrect configuring caused them to spawn. I fixed the encounter table. Oh, no problem. Go into the game files and tweak that. But there's one big problem, which is that at this moment, the game has already rolled all the encounters for the mission. All of the enemies for this mission have already been determined at this current moment in gameplay. And that's because this is the point at which the game will tell you if you have the Hyperwave beacon. You'll get a detailed breakdown on the enemy numbers and types when you're looking at the hologlobe here. And so the game has to roll all of the enemies for the mission as soon as the mission spawns. In order to fix this exact mission, we would have to revert to a save prior to the mission spawning. But unfortunately, because I haven't been save scumming very much, there's a fun sentence for you. Our last actual save is from like a month ago in game time. So I would have to either replay a whole month of gameplay, or we're just going to kind of hand wave this botched mission and try to play part of it, which is what we're going to do. That's what we tried to do last session. I didn't like how it played out. So we're going to retry it with me choosing a squad now that I know what I'm actually getting into, which is a mission with incorrectly configured enemies. I'm going to use console commands to delete the enemies that I know aren't supposed to be there, which is the Muton Elites and the Mechtoids. We can kill those in a way that prevents them from dropping corpses. But there's also like a ton of Exalt Elite snipers with laser sniper rifles who are also not supposed to be there. And I'll be killing some of them. Otherwise, we have nothing to fight. So we have a bit of a weird mission here that we're going to have to sort of do, despite the nonsense. And now that the encounter table has been fixed, any future missions that spawn will use the correct tables. Unless there's another different bug, and in which case I'll find out about that and fix that. But it's a good reminder to make more regular saves, perhaps, so that I have rollback points to fix major issues. Are there any console commands that can help? There might be. If I was really deep into the console commands, there might be some wackiness that I could do to, like, delete this mission and make a new one, but I don't think it's a good idea. And I certainly don't know the commands required for that. I don't have that much knowledge of command messery. But I do know the console commands necessary to delete the enemies required, so we'll do that. Sacrifice a recruit to make it fair. Choose someone from the barracks to kill? That's an interesting idea. Aren't there autosaves before or after each mission? Yes. See, the thing is, the game spawns the mission, then makes the autosave. It's already too late. Otherwise, how would it know to save, right? Like, why would you save before the mission spawns? You'd be telling the player it's about to spawn a mission. But yeah, the autosave is already too late, is what I'm communicating here. So no. All of the autosaves are after this point already. So, let's gear up a squad with a little bit more firepower than we brought before. We did have a Rocketeer. Oh no, yeah, we did have Necrotal. Good. Rockets is good. How's it going, Devil Outside? XCOM is the name of the game that we are today playing. Bow show. I actually think I want some AP grenades on Peepo. I think that was part of my mistake last time. And what we didn't bring last time is an infantry that I would like to bring. Somebody with some real power to them. Ever played Gloomhaven? I have. I wouldn't say I'm particularly good at Gloomhaven. Some quick tips with Gloomhaven is to be efficient with your movement. Don't try to backtrack for money or for exploration or anything. You need to make sure you kind of have a path in mind from A to B. It's okay to have to restart a mission. A lot of the encounters are designed such that they're a lot more achievable once you know what you're trying to do. Try to avoid resting until you spend all of your cards. The main problem you're trying to avoid in Gloomhaven is essentially burning through all the cards on your character, and then your character kind of dies once you don't have any cards to spend anymore. So you have to be able to efficiently move through the stage and KO all the enemies. Ideally prioritizing killing any enemy that might spawn other enemies. Sometimes a scenario will have enemies that can spawn other enemies, and if they just randomly do that a lot immediately, you may die. It's very hard to avoid this from what I've seen. So making sure you slap down anything that can multiply itself is a big priority. Let's see, I guess we'll take Pitbull here, the Viagra Addict. We need a proper lethal infantry that can KO lots of Exalt at once, and I think this will be perfect. Let's see, what do I want your secondary to be here? Let's take a laser sight. Or more aim. Wish I had more scopes, but they're kind of expensive. I might decide to not bring Ramclaw. Nurkit can stay. Blacktron's perfectly fine. Who else can we bring that might be a bit more effective here? Now that we know we're dealing with shenanigans. Though, more shotguns is good. Bring Preppo with a shotgun. Okay, I like this configuration for this attempt. Got a couple random frag grenades. Got 2 rockets. A couple AP grenades. Perfect. Okay, let's do this.
Dropship has arrived.
Begin.
We have a lead regarding an Exalt cell operating in Brazil. We'll need to ensure our operative's safety in order to secure the necessary data. Our operative was in position to transmit the data they'd acquired when Exalt forces moved into their AO. The encoder is currently shielding our transmitter's position, but if Exalt manages to hack the encoder, they'll be able to locate the transmitter. If they hack both, any hope we had of recovering the data intact will be lost. Objectives updated.
And I owe the chat a dad joke courtesy of Zuckerfee. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles.
Commander, Exalt forces are in position to hack the encoder. If we don't secure that equipment, they'll be able to locate the transmitter.
Bradford took objection to my joke, apparently. I understand. I didn't bring the motion tracker. That's okay. So, again, we have some illegally spawned aliens on this mission. We'll be sniping them when they appear using console commands.
It looks like Exalt deployed a series of communications relays in the area. If our operative can get close enough and access the relay using the encryption keys they acquired from Exalt's data,
move here.
They should be able to temporarily disrupt the enemy's comm network.
Alright, and then we probably don't want to move anyone. I don't like that encoder hack is happening. Okay. Time to move now. Actually, I might have had to move there. We'll see. We have some high mobility soldiers. So I'm hopeful.
Positive enemy contacts.
Okay, that pod is supposed to be here. That pod is supposed to be here. The normal looking Exalt. Gonna be running up and hacking, probably. We have to get as close as possible, as quickly as possible. We're just gonna kind of sprint everyone this turn. How many ants does it take to fill an apartment? 10 ants.
Running.
It appears
Yes. Okay, these guys are not supposed to be here. And neither is one of those other guys.
We should exercise caution.
Okay.
Just as before, we're seeing a gradual progression in the development of the alien subjects. That heavy armor looks to be near impenetrable.
As if the first mutons weren't bad enough. Now they're covering them in armor plating.
So, Nectoid goes away. This will cause experience to be gained by somebody. Looks like might be going to Peepo here, which I guess I'm okay with. There's two guys on top of each other there. That's weird. Why did they spawn in the first place? We had a misconfigured spawn table, basically. That's on me for editing them. So we're going to put Peepo up here. I'd like to be able to see the other Flavio here. I'm going to hack everybody.
Are down. That should keep Exalt busy for a while.
Yeah, there we go. We can see more of them. No, I can't. Be nice if I could see them so that I can kill them properly. I don't want to kill the Exalt that are supposed to be here. Gradual progression. It could be gradual if it was going properly, okay?
Time to motor.
Alright, hopefully they won't throw any grenades or anything stupid.
On the move, Commander.
I might need to command someone, so get up there. Cartel, run forward as well. Mission unbugged? No, I can't unbug this mission, unfortunately. So we have to sort of kind of play it.
We have to get moving.
Cover the flanks.
A lot of reloading. Reloading. Okay, good. We can get people onto the capture point to block the hack. And Prepo get there. Yes, as well. Okay, please do this.
Firing position.
Run here.
Moving out.
Okay. So we have a couple Mutant elites here that are not supposed to be here. And I just want to show this sniper guy. This guy. Exalt Elite Sniper has in the zone. And bring him on and mayhem. I think this is a level 9 sniper, actually. The level 9 sniper leader. He's definitely also not supposed to be here. So we're going to kill these Muton elites and the sniper guy. See if I can just get the Muton elites here. Quite, I got that guy too. That's fine. Okay. And then we'll try to play the rest of the mission normally here. Minus these guys that are definitely not supposed to be here. Can I rocket you nerds? Kinda, sorta. Sounds fun.
Going hot.
Beautiful shot. Was that a glitch? Yeah, that was a glitch of my creation, basically. That was me editing things and not double checking my work correctly. Get him. 3 kills for the gunners. Good stuff.
Headed there now.
And then let's explosive grenade these guys too. Just want to blow all the cover off the Exalt here. We're gonna hack them again. Let's have the sniper take a shot right now. This 71. Nice shot.
He's dead.
Beep.
Roger that.
Make it on high grounds. Take an 88 on this fool.
Time to start keeping score.
Excellent. Okay, we want to be on high grounds.
On the move.
Can't see anybody though. Well, then get even higher. Okay, so it's just the last two. Okay, we'll have Bobbio
Disrupted the enemy
hack.
communications network. It'll take some time for them to get it running again.
Then we're going to drop down to this guy with 2 health. Bobbio has close encounters, so we're going to take a free pistol shot at this poor guy. Rip that guy. And then we're going to move to the next hack point.
Yes, man.
Great. Please shoot this fool. Alright, the Exalt AI, because of the way this mission and its objectives work, the Exalt are all but compelled to bum rush the capture point.
Commander,
So they'll make
multiple
very
hostiles
stupid
inbound
moves.
and strike one's position. Enemy reinforcements are closing in.
I love that mechtoids drop in because of the misconfigured spawn. It's very funny. Okay, we'll kill those. Those are, again, definitely not supposed to be there. No mechtoids, please. Thank you. And these guys did not reload, right? Okay, so we're now in much better spot here. Kill this guy. Hoorah!
Let's do this.
The Egyptian god of beef.
Heading out.
Alright, who else needs kills on this mission? Bobbio, no. Man's getting promoted. Necrotal needs kills. Okay, Necrotal, let's get you over here.
Roll it out.
You guys did not reload, right? Let's double check that. Right, it's okay, so they can't hurt me. Eric, thanks for the Prime sub in 5 months of support.
I'm rolling.
Alright, let's get Jackmet over here too. guess I'll have Peepo shoot this guy. Dead. I'll try to get the Rocketeer to kill this one. Get pistoled in the face.
Cover my flank.
Rocketeer, where are you at? You. Please laser the Exalt Man. Whatever I may, thanks for 15 months. Tal has earned a promotion. Okay.
Good to go.
We're now doing this mission correctly.
Yes, sir.
Разберемся. Время убивать.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Oops, where did I tell you to go? It's definitely not where I thought I was telling you.
10-4.
Oh well.
Commander, we've got additional Exalt forces moving on the AO.
More mechtoids. Interesting that we got more mechtoid drop-ins this time than last time. Oh, that guy's dead. Rest in pieces, fool. Alright, delete the mechtoid.
He's down.
Oh no, Boondoggles. Seated runs don't count. It's a tough life.
И муха не пролетит.
On my way. Let's do this. I'm ready.
Good to
Okay,
go.
so there'll be one more set of drop-ins, I think. Just
Heading there now. Heading out.
yeah, steady a rocket, please. Over here.
Moving out.
Looks like this is the last of the hostile reinforcements, Commander. We just need to hold out a little longer.
Again, more laser wielding snipers than expected. The Muton Elite drop in's kind of funny.
Enemy's still alive.
You almost killed him too. Right, please die without leaving a corpse. Thank you, Muton Elite. You are not real. Ooh, tac sense? Oh, he's got damn good ground, I see. Okay. Thought he had a defense bonus of some kind. In that case, the infantry should be able to hit him easily, yeah. Doesn't have height advantage on the infantry. Probably have the sniper shoot him, though? Yes, take the sniper shot.
Kill confirmed.
Goodbye, sir. Did you miss something in the XCOM's lore? You missed the part where I did a bad, and I made the spawn tables wrong. Yeah, they're not supposed to be mechtoids or muton elites involved with Exalts anytime soon. Will this mission have lasting effects on the campaign tables? No, those have been fixed.
Firing rocket.
Why'd that do explosive damage twice? Mysterious.
Moving out.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
That's it, Commander. The transmitter is secure.
This
And it
mission
looks like
was,
that the last of Exalt's forces in the area.
Wonky in a few ways, but we have rectified that. Ish. To the best of our ability, anyway. This is the best that I could do. I would have preferred that the mission just be normal, but
Looks
we were
like
beyond
they're really
that.
taking care of business down there, and without so much.
Without so much as a scratch. Okay, so Nurkid gets promoted to slightly higher level sniper. I'll give you Deadeye. That's my favorite perk for the snipers. 15 aim against flying targets. Man gets promoted to TAC Sergeant. Super gonna take hit and run. First standard shot of each turn against an uncovered or flanked target does not cost an action, letting him essentially shoot twice per turn. Could try Opportunist, actually, but I think we'll leave that for another scout build. You want to go Ranger, Opportunist. Anyway, yeah, we're taking hit and run here. Still 3 health, though. Oof, that's not good. You don't want your officers to have 3 hit points. Capital. Said I needed more heat rocketeers, so heat warheads. Nice aim stat. Ultron. I need heat gunners, so you're a heat gunner. Oh, nice aim roll, too. Prepo is taking Will to Survive. Nice, rolled health and aim, too. Great stat line on Prepo here. $270 credits. Panic reduced in Brazil. Good stuff. The Exalt base is not in France.
Intel decrypted. Possible Exalt base locations narrowed.
Okay, so we have to scan again for Exalt, probably about 7 days from now. Quite remember my Exalt timing. Let's see, we're going to be getting Squad Size 2 very soon. That was one of my goals for this month, is get Squad Size 2 so that we can bring 1 more soldier on each mission. That's going to be a big power spike for us. And it's going to help us bring more rookies so that we can get more rookies promoted. We still do have a lot of unpromoted rookies, quite a few of them. And we're going to still need to find ways to get them promoted. Future Exalt missions should serve, assuming the spawns are correct. Dang it. Would like to get a few more tax sergeants for the end of the month as well. But I'm glad we have our first. Junkman. Nobody else is eligible for captain, right? No, okay. We need these 2 to go on missions. Be good if I could promote another officer, too. Let's see. Hangar is in complete disarray, as usual. Maybe someday we'll have planes. But not today. Not tomorrow. Okay, so let's see what the next mission is.
Contact detected.
Just want to peek at what this is.
We're in pursuit. No joy here.
Okay, abductor or harvester.
Contact
Oh, tell me this is
detected.
landing too. Okay, no, it's just abducting.
Commander, we
Light
have multiple
abductions,
reports
great.
of new abductions in
Perfect.
progress. The locations are marked on the
Perfect.
hologlobe.
Want to see the Hall of Fame? Sure. Yeah, I think we have 13 soldiers in the memorial now. With Zhang at the top of it. Zhang lost entirely due to my own stupidity. I take no responsibility for anyone else. Smiley face. Mostly we haven't lost high-ranked soldiers. It was tough to lose Avian Encounter, though. That was sad. But we also lost Druid Punch, Maxim, Snugglefluffs, T-David, the Mouse Master, Cranklefan, Hawkman, Bianca, Rakasak, Zyrak, Klax. May they all rest in peace. Thank you for your service to XCOM. Alright, but the good news is, with a light abduction mission, we can get the 3 promotions that we need to unlock Squad Size 2 before we have to go on any more hard missions, like a terror mission. If the next mission had been a terror mission, I'd be scared. It would be a good idea to get Saucer up to Tax Sergeant. As a light abduction mission, we should be able to bring 1 or 2 rookies. 2 might be reasonable. We do want to bring some cover destruction. Maybe bring Leroy? No, let's bring Jerk. Bring the Jerk. Just have to remember to actually steady your rockets. We do want to bring at least 4 people who are going to guaranteed get promoted, so so that we can get the 3 that we need for the thingy, and then if one person dies, maybe that's not such a big deal. Although we still lose the accumulated promotions they had, so we kind of have to make sure no one dies. I suppose that's fine. I'm going to bring Rusty Shackleford, because they have a huge aim stat. I guess I'll bring Soser. Let's bring a low-ranking medic, then, who's going to get promoted. Well, I guess they're not going to get promoted. Who could we promote? We have a few fresh specialists to promote here. What to do with them? Boy, I like Duke of Rockingham's stat line for an infantry. I like a lot. Killy Dude will make a perfect engineer. Here. You're an engineer now. Nice health. Okay, who else can, like, definitely get promoted? I guess we'll also bring a Ramclaw here with a shotgun. Well, 2 scouts. Doesn't sound like a problem to me. Your job is to scout. Good luck. Give the crit infantry the heavy laser rifle. An alloy plating because officers must never die. Marksman scope, high cap mags. And then we have 2 slots open. We need some smoke grenades. So yes, medic is good for this. But priority to people who will get promoted. I guess we're going 3 scouts. I'm kind of cool with that. I'm gonna have a laser rifle. It's funny, actually. I will be able to battle scan the ever-loving crap out of this mission. Let's bring the smoke. And then, yeah, I guess a medic? Right, let me double check. Yeah, all 3 scouts are guaranteed getting promoted. That's why they're here. Okay. Cool. So yeah, bring a medic. Unless we want a gunner? No, we would like a gunner. We need gunners who are better at gunning. Please and thank you. The squad size 8 here, but 6 in vanilla? Yeah, in vanilla it goes, you start with 4 and you go up to 6. Which I think is the same in XCOM 2. Actually, yeah, I like ceramic plating on the gunner. Because the gunner will often attract attention. So we have 3 freaking scouts. Not much in the way of cover destruction. 1 smoke grenade? I have 2 smokes instead. My smoke grenade laser rifle scout. A normal build. Let's go.
Touching down.
The next deployment site is in the UK. Panic is spreading throughout a major city as the aliens move through the streets. We have to get a handle on this situation.
Why did the Long War guys change the abductions from choose 1 of 3 to no choice? The idea is that instead of having to choose 1 of 3 locations, you separately go to all 3. That's why you get a whole bunch of abductions per month. So you send separate squads to each location, and you deploy to all options. The meld, look at it! You can see it.
Central, Big Sky in position.
Position on approach of the abduction site. Strike
It's on the other end of the map, though.
Copy that, Big Sky.
I do think that is an actual spoiler. The opening cutscene showed us landing on the other end of the map, and I do believe it revealed the actual location of a meld canister. If I remember how that works. Let's chuck a battle scanner over here. Yeah, right into the middle of the plaza. See if there's anything over here.
Scanner in the air.
Suspicious. What does the motion tracker say, though? Because I don't trust the battle scanner.
Good to go.
Okay, the motion tracker says there is meld and enemies right over here. Let's get eyes on those as well.
Affirmativo.
The car might block line of sight. Just gonna hope.
Zona bajo observación.
Okay, there's a bunch of thin men there. 5 thin men. That's a reasonably dangerous pod. Certainly is a number of thin men.
Moving.
Why can the motion tracker see meld? It's yellow. The meld is technically moving because it is a nanomachine suspension, but I don't think that would be valid reason for it to show up on a motion tracker. So yeah, I'm gonna go with it's yellow.
Roger that.
Je bouge.
So I have no better explanation than that.
Tout de suite.
Meld would be good here. Do something wonky. Have we unlocked the grappling hook yet? That research is queued up right now. Okay, there are sectoids and floaters. That could be one pod or two. It is awfully tempting to just shoot a rocket at the thin men right now, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I probably should open by having Rusty Shackleford shoot at one of them. If indeed I am opening. I don't see any reason to wait here. We know there's meld right there. We should kill them and get the meld. We shall start killing enemies so that we don't activate more than one group at one time. Fire. Good. It's a group of 4 thin men.
They're on the move.
Yeah, you can rocket, but I don't think it's a very good rocket. You're also standing in the open, so I'd have to, like, solve that after you shoot your rocket, which is the other reason I'm not going to do it. Right, from here, we are flanking a thin man. That's only a shatter ray shot, though, so I don't think I want to do that. Is there any way to get a flank shot on either of these is what I would like to do. Just with command, I can do it. Doesn't seem particularly worth it, though.
Moving out.
Kind of a bummer. Guess we'll smoke grenade then.
Je vais vers la position.
Gonna suppress and have the infantry shoot at this nerd. B3. Oh yeah, it's a battle rifle. That's right. Okay. Very well, my shot was so bad. We're gonna have Capit throw smoke on these two. People are gonna fall back. A little nervous of moving. Well, we know this is pretty Pretty likely to be safe. I guess I'll move motion track just to be really sure, because I'm nervous here.
That's affirmative.
Okay, there are in fact no aliens over here. Good. Okay, we're gonna hunker some people in low cover, so that they're potentially useful in the future, but no longer exposed right now. Crit in low cover is pretty safe from Thin Man. Not 100%, but pretty safe.
Off and smoke.
It's about as safe as full cover and smoke.
Standing fast.
Very similar safety level.
Bring in the
Alright, so take a 53 with your big-ass rifle. It is fair to miss that shot. Can't tell if those activated. Interesting. Mass Overwatch from the Thin Men. I can't even get that balance. That's lame. Wait, there's no way up there? Oh no, there is a way up there, but it's like very convoluted. There's no way I can get a runner over there, right? So to get to that meld, we have to climb up. There's like a post here or something. You have to climb up here and then run all the way across the roof. You have 3 turns. Good luck. Or if you had a grappling hook, then you get it. But without a grappling hook, not going to happen. Do you have a rocket? You do. It's not very good, but it does seem kind of funny. I would like for there to be less Thin Men. So I might just take a bad shot. So I'll do that. This rocket could miss entirely, which is the only real downside here. Maybe it'll hit other Thin Men? Alright, it did not miss entirely, just mostly. Good enough. Sounded like he enjoyed that a little too much. Alright, Shackleford can take a 60 here. Let's do that. Cool. And then the infantry is another pretty good shot now. 63. I want to move up because of these sectoids.
Yes, Commander.
Move you up here in Overwatch. There's Meld there. I kind of want to send a runner, but I'm not going to do that yet. Did not hit, unfortunately. You're just going to Overwatch. Okay, now they are definitely here. Looks like 4 sectoids and 1 Thin Man. One Thin Man who just ate an Overwatch shot. How many rockets can Rocketeers shoot per mission? It does vary. So by default, a Rocketeer gets 1 rocket. You can use inventory slots to carry a second rocket and a Shredder rocket, which is a bit different than a regular rocket. And then as the Rocketeer levels up, they can also get 1 additional regular rocket and 1 additional Shredder rocket. For a maximum possible total of 3 regular rockets and 2 Shredder rockets. And a minimum possible of just 1 regular rocket. There's 1 more Thin Man up there, right? Should be 4 Thin Man? Yes, 4 sectoids, 4 Thin Men. I think I'll have Kepit poke their nose up here. Okay, yes, there's the 3rd Thin Man on Overwatch and flanked like a fool, where Shackleford can hit them. Perfect. Okay. So we should be able to dispatch these Thin Men. Let me just confirm, there's no way up there, right? No, there's no way up there. Okay, we want to kill this Thin Man. I don't think I'm firing another rocket, but that is actually valid. What? 2.9? No way. Don't fire another rocket. Unfortunately, our crit infantry is covered in acid. We could heal them with Panthyron. kind of awkward, though. Probably gonna have Panthyron suppress the sectoid on the roof. Although I may need... Well, actually, am I firing a rocket here? Because that might be necessary. My group is floaters. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna shoot another rocket at these thin men. I've decided. It's happening. Aim like center of mass here because we're likely to miss, and then that way no matter which direction we miss in, we'll hit something. Okay, not very helpful actually. It's okay. Shackleford hits at least. There's no Overwatch to deal with. I would like to deal with this thin man. I have an easy way to do that, actually. So these guys are a real problem. They're not so easily dispatched. I'm thinking Saucer will have to just take some actions despite the acid. And I may need to suppress one of these two thin men. I don't like my choices very much here. Move here. What can you see? Also move to where this guy is. Go over here. Can't really do much from here. Maybe intimidate them with an Overwatch is about all he can accomplish at the moment. Not good. So I think Saucer shoots at this guy with a 43. We have Kepit shoot at this guy with a 35 to... Oh, you don't have hollow targeting. Okay. The suppressor has hollow targeting. That's fine. I'm a little afraid of the sectoid on the roof. Jerk is in a bad position here. There's a lot going on. Hopefully the gunner will draw aggro, though. Lamort Rose, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Yeah, I'm not really happy with the situation I've put myself in. Gonna do our best, though. Alright, so sir, take a 43 at this thin man. Not hit, as expected. And you panicked! Ooh. That's not good. I was really hoping the officer would not panic. In that case, Kepit might need to Overwatch. You're going to suppress the 6 health thin man here.
I need ammo.
Actually, and maybe I go for a flank then, causing this guy to flee and hopefully die. Let's do that.
Yes, Commander.
Of course, that might activate things we don't see yet. That'd be scary if it did, but one can hope. One can certainly hope. These guys are uncontrolled over here, too, which I don't love. Oh yeah, flashbang this thin man? Please do that. Please do that. Unless you're telling me I can kill him with the HE grenades. Ooh, maybe. Oh yeah, because you're an engineer. You can throw this further. I think he'll get full cover protection. Let's throw the flashbang. I want this thin man to not ruin my day. And then you're going to Overwatch. What happens here? Definitely a bit nervous. Okay, panics the Rocketeer. Fails. That's good. Mind phrase the Rocketeer. Succeeds and causes them to panic. Not bad. Overwatch is good. Okay, he runs. Dies. Perfect.
Out of rounds.
Rude. Okay, the officer is no longer panicking. That's good. He's in a weird spot. He just puked on me. He did, yeah. You have lightning reflexes, so you can run this Overwatch. Get closer. Might go too far without knowing where the floaters are. Kepit's in a bit of a tough spot here. I'm going to put Shackleford on the roof, where he may have the ability to shoot a few things. We have a 91 on this thin man with squad sight. Wow, that's quite a shot. And a 95 on the sectoid. Why don't we take a 91? Alright, thin man Overwatch, no longer a problem. It was an aiming angle shot. So the thin man is in full cover, but because of the position of our sniper, it was very likely to hit because the full cover is not facing the right way. Okay, so we're still dealing with what? 4 sectoids? There's only 1 thin man left. He's in a weird spot. Well, I could reload and suppress with command. That's not a bad idea. Still don't know what to do about the thin man. I guess we can run Kepit away. Yeah, that'll take 1 damage from acid, but that's probably the safest thing to do, is get the heck away from that thin man. Otherwise, problem. I'm gonna send Ramclaw over for the meld here. I need to know where the other group of... Okay, that's where the floaters are. They're back here. We have 6 turns to get that. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Great. Okay. Duly noted. Let's get you in full cover. And let's throw a grenade at somebody. Can't hit the guy on the roof, so let's hit this guy, I guess. Can we do anything after I do that, though? No? In that case, maybe wait a minute. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to reload and command the gunner to to suppress this sectoid that's on the roof here. You're going to run away, because I'm scared for you. Gonna Overwatch or Hunker or something? Oh, screw it, just throw a grenade.
Catch.
Maybe that sector will have to run into the acid or something. My brain! No. Okay, good. Gunner resists panic. Good job, Gunner. Ah, shoot.
Hello, I'm gonna die over here.
Alright, that's the last group of enemies. Turns out it was a floater and mutons, which is not cool. That means we should probably fall back. Some extent here. I really wish my scout had more ammo. I already did, and that's even with high cap mag, so it is what it is. Right, we're gonna fall back with basically everybody. And we found him. Yeah, thankfully the Rocketeer can make it here. That's good. Yeah, just start running. Saucer didn't still have acid. Can actually sort of fix that, right? Get in the truck, but then the Thin Man can see me. I can't be in the truck. Dang. At least Saucer has armor. Our Cryptentry will be out of commission for a little bit here. It's not good. At least they didn't panic. You're going to stay exactly where you are. Actually, I can dash way over here. That looks pretty safe. I'm going to get that meld next turn.
Moving to designated position.
Doo-doo. Really shouldn't be doing that, but I am. I really shouldn't be doing that. Too bad.
Position.
Alright, you're gonna move over here for the moment and reload.
Ya podemos seguir.
You're gonna run away. To full cover.
Double time.
Be very quiet. I'm hunting meld.
Running.
Okay. It's definitely better positions defensively. Enemies have to double move to keep up with us, so mostly they're not going to take any offensive actions this turn, including overwatching. They may make really dumb moves, like ending their move not in cover. Like that guy. Look pretty good. The meld.
Location. Got the goods.
17 of it. Oof. That's a lot of meld. Okay, what have we got to work with this turn? Yep, it no longer has acid on them. That's good. I can see a Thin Man who's on Overwatch. We should really kill that Thin Man. Although I would like to get a Muton, too. Yeah, we can flank him after we get the meld. Exactly. You understand. I'm just going to run here so that these guys are flanked. Enemies will panic a bit if they're flanked. Would really like to heal the acid off of my infantry and reload this turn. So we're going to do that. Means the gunner won't be suppressing anything, unfortunately. Means probably the Rocketeer has to run away. Some more. But you know who can shoot is Rusty Shackleford. I think we want to put you up here now. Not sure I can still see the Thin Man. I would like to kill the Thin Man. I can still see the Thin Man. Please shoot the Thin Man. Thank you. Great. So is that the last Thin Man? Yes. Now we have 4 sectoids, 3 mutons, 1 floater. Okay. Please heal the captain. Lieutenant.
Man up and get back out there.
Heal the guy with a good gun. You safe there? I don't think we're safe here, so you're gonna have to fall back. Go here and reload. Let's see, Muton. I don't think it's safe to be here. Just gonna throw a battle scanner. Enhanced vision of the battlefield.
Sweeping.
Wish I could have harmed the mutons that were out in the open here, but didn't really have a chance. The major problem now is going to be engaging with the mutons while the sectoids are causing chaos. As they will definitely do. Rocketeer over here. Could move here in Overwatch. Kept it. I don't think I want to. Maybe here in Overwatch.
Moving.
Feels safer.
I'm on it.
Again, you're going to move here so that these nerds are flanked and hopefully panic or something.
Running.
for Psy Panic on my Overwatching guy. Fails, thankfully. That's very nice. That'd probably be a 2-turn disable if it had succeeded. Yeah, there's the Sectoid Chaos, aforementioned. Oh, nice. Okay, 1 Sectoid deleted by that Overwatch. That was a good Overwatch. Floater engages floating mode. Hits a 24 on Killydude. Oof, that's not good. If a Muton does the same, we could lose Killydude here. There are 3 of them. And they are taking shots at Killydude.
Damn, that was close.
2 misses. Wow. Hits, but he's got 1 health left. Yikes. Killydude on 1 HP. Successful distraction, though. The Mutons have been pulled away from the rest of the squad. I'll take it. Okay, now we have to get aggressive. The scout up top can definitely take flank shots on Mutons. We absolutely have to hide Killydude. Killydude must run as far away as possible. Oh no, but they're mine frayed. Oh no, they can't make it very far. Then I'll have to hunker in full cover and somehow prevent this Muton from throwing a grenade. Means we need to cause some flanking. I think we might be losing Killydude here. That is bad. For a number of reasons. Actually, if I move here and hunker, that's probably the safest spot.
Moving.
I don't know how to prevent this Muton from grenading him, though. That's my main fear at the moment. You can't make it to there? Heck. Infantry has nothing to shoot at this turn. How terrible. Did not realize that was going to trigger Overwatch. Didn't seem like it should, but thankfully nobody got hurt. Awkward. That's a very awkward spot for there to be a sectoid on Overwatch. It was an interesting Overwatch. Yeah, I agree. That didn't... I don't 100% agree with that triggering, but... Oh well. And make it to here to make a shot. We can get Kepit up top here, but then there'll be nothing to shoot at. Probably that means I have to do a double move with Kepit. Or I can fall back and throw a smoke grenade. That might be smart as well. It feels like we need to be moving up, though, not back. I think I'll double... yeah, let's move here. I can smoke from here. If I want to. Booster, move up to a place where you can shoot. You have 47 on this sectoid. And make that better. Really. Scary times. Scary times. 76, huh? Can also get us pretty well. Yeah, this has definitely gotten awkward because of my positioning. Definitely was better ways to play this mission, I'm sure of it. Alright, let's have Shackleford take a 100% on this Muton. 8 crit. Good shot. Allows me to move up without getting exposed.
Heading to that location.
Here. I don't have a good spot for my gunner, unfortunately. Feels bad. This will put the gunner here for now. take your 47 or whatever. Didn't think so. In that case, you're going to Overwatch. So are you. You unfortunately just have to move and hunker. I expect you will die to a grenade, but we'll see what happens. Dang, Mind Fray. Or a second Mind Fray could also get in. Oh dear. Thigh Panic's 90%? This isn't right.
This isn't right. There's heavy fire in this zone. They're repositioning on us.
Oh, flanked him. Wait, what? That's a valid... Oh, through the truck? Oh my god. That is a... I would never have thought about that flank. It's a... quite a line of sight. Would never have thought of that. Okay, well, we can save his life by winning the mission in time. You have lightning reflexes, okay. Alright, I guess we try to kill this with a 57, then a 47. It's kind of lame shots, though. And then if I can get that kill, that'll free everything up. 57. Yes! Good. First shot. Okay, that makes my life a lot easier. Let's have Kepit go here.
Heading to that location.
I can see that Muton. We can take 2 100% on that Muton. I might do that. And then have others. This guy's exposed because I broke the truck. Cool. Alright, let's see if we can kill that Muton then. 100% with Shackleford. 5 damage, no crit. See it too, okay. Oh, it's only an 83, actually. Yeah.
That's affirmative. See you in hell.
Great. That guy's dead. Okay, and I can see the Muton too. Let's have Kepit shoot first. Nice shot.
Got him.
Okay, one less Muton in this world. That's really good. In that case, you're gonna go here, you're gonna move up.
Position confirmée.
I think Ramclav is just gonna hunker for this turn because I'm still scared of what we have over here. What? 1 floater, 2 Mutons? It's not quite right time to flank yet.
Standing back.
Oh gosh.
They're on the move. They're backing up. Advance.
I think they found him. Help? Help!
On it.
So that's one of the Mutons. There's still another Muton somewhere, though. Oof. Which may or may not be on Overwatch. Alright, Penthyron, you're gonna run up, because you will live in Overwatch from Muton, probably. Seemingly no sign.
Copy that. Shout.
Cool. Let's See, here's where it pays to have a 15 mobility scout, though, because I'm faster than these aliens are. I can just run very far away to safety. Easy peasy. Oh, that's where the other mutant is. Okay. Or no, there's a sectoid somewhere, too, right? Sectoid is also around here. I can also run off the front of the truck. Easy. Lots of places to go. I think here is probably the best bet.
I'm on the move.
Oh, there's the mutant. There's the sectoid. Okay. Let's move Shackleford up and see if I can see anything with squad sights from here. No, at the moment. The current vision. Jerk to get killed, so I'm not going to put Jerk up front any further. Okay, yeah, you're just going to run here.
Heading to that location.
Hopefully our bleeding out friend can live another turn or two. Guess you're going to reload.
Recarga correcta. I'm all right.
Clav dodges a shot. Oh, look at you, buddy.
I'm under fire.
Okay, not dead yet. We have a floater on Overwatch. We can take shots now. 78, 78. Oh, and you can see the floater. Perfect. Okay, can I holo target the floater? Yes. Well, I may need to suppress something. I guess we can holo target the floater like this. Fire, Shackleford. Beautiful. Alright, have infantry kill that thing. Covering fire, of course it does. Oh, I hit but did not kill it. It's got 1 health. Take a pistol shot. 75. Shot. Okay. May not be suppressing here.
That's affirmative.
75 on the sectoid. Take it.
Hostiles pacified.
Cool. Alright, kept it. I need to take a 43 at that muton. Let's suppress this one.
Dead in the water here.
Bummer. Kirk also shoot at that one. 53. Yeah.
Blasting that. Burning through ammo.
Alright, if we high roll the... Oh no. I was gonna say, if we high roll the bleed timer, Killy Dude can live, but not if a muton throws a grenade at him and kills him while he's down. Brutal. What a way to go. Brutal. Just brutal. Rest in pieces. 3 scouts enter, 2 scouts leave. Well, that's a shame, because now we're not going to get squad size 2. Mission had to go all sideways with 3 pods. 3 pods. You're gonna throw smoke here. Will he dodge the covering fire? Game is brutal no matter how careful I am. I mean, I wasn't exactly careful. We essentially traded his life for the meld, right? I wouldn't exactly say it was careful. Gonna move up. Might hunker though. You're gonna move up so that you can move up. Alright, Let's see if we can kill this guy.
I'm all out. Adjusting aim.
71. Dang.
Mon arme est vide. J'ai raté la cible.
It's not good.
Voy hacia ese lugar.
Guess they both get a turn next turn, because nobody could hit it. Ugh. Hear me? Good. I was afraid of that. Damn it!
They're on the move.
Remclav lives, thankfully. Jesus. What a Chad Muton. Alright, get him back, Remclav. Good lord. But he has ammo now. Scary. I still can't kill it because no one has ammo. 1 damage.
Mon arme est vide. C'est bon. Moving.
You're gonna fall back. I need you to be in the smoke. Thank you.
Ready to engage.
Okay, good. Jeez, what a mission. Certainly could have gone smoother. 1 scout dead, 1 scout injured. But we succeeded. Killy Dude wasn't exactly a high-ranking scout. Kepit gets promoted. I'm going to give Kepit holo targeting. Shackleford gets promoted. Shackleford has very good aim. I'm going to try to make Shackleford into a... Actually, it could be an officer, too. I'm still going to make you a Overwatcher. I'm going to take Ranger. 85. And Ramclav. It's Ranger as well. Oh, actually, it was the engineer that died, not the scout. Scouts all got promoted. Rip engineer.
Remember, we will be
Some stuff has been damaged now. I'd like to build a laser LMG. That was on my list. Maybe afford another scope here. Let's grab another scope. Sad that that went that way. It's the OTS looking. If only I'd gotten one more soldier a promotion, actually, would have had it. Hope that doesn't bite us too badly. Okay, interesting. I can get rid of my 3 laser rifles, get the corporal, and bring an extra soldier on the next mission if I really wanted to. Probably not going to do that. We have a laser cannon interceptor available. Good day. We might actually shoot down the next UFO we see. Crazy as that is to say. And then swap this one for... Oh, I can't do that yet. Perfect. That's for this one. Okay. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Might actually have what it takes. Maybe. Have I played Darkest Dungeon? Yes. I wasn't a big fan of Darkest Dungeon.
Aircraft transfer complete.
I meant to check something.
The new
So that's the engineers I needed, right?
Commander.
Yeah.
We're always glad to
If I
have
wanted to
more
build a
help.
sat uplink, how long would that take? 21 days. Check here. Yeah. All right, cool. Oh, that's exciting. All right, in that case, the plan is going to be, at the end of this month, launch satellites over all of Asia. We're going to grab China, Japan, India, and Australia, and we'll have control over half of the world. That's going to make us a ton of money at the end of the month. Yeah, I like the pieces that Darkest Dungeon has going, but it ends up definitely too grindy for me. Ever played Tharsis? No, but I have watched a lot of Dolphin Chemists play that game. It's a cool little game.
Excavation complete.
Can't need to excavate that too. What do I not need? Guess we can part with some muton corpses for now. Is Weapon and Armor Breakdown a vanilla game or Long War Edition? That's a Long War Edition. There is a second wave option that is sort of an in-game toggle that you can activate to either remove it from the game so that you don't have to do it, or you can make it worse so that you have to do more repairs. We just finished our armor research too. Heck. Carapace armor was designed to offer substantially better protection against the alien plasma weaponry through the use of alloys. And the Kestrel suit comes with an integrated grappling hook. Alright, let's get Xenoneurology.
I appreciate your
I just don't
efforts
have enough
to
money
support
for all
the
this
research
crap.
team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Might have to sell off Meld to accomplish what we're looking to do. Would be a good use of the sacrifice our soldiers made. Let's just scan for a bit. Okay, another abduction. Moderate.
We're
Okay.
receiving several urgent requests for assistance.
This will be the
There are
one that
abductions in
unlocks
progress at each
squad
marked site on the
size, assuming we
hologlobe.
don't have more people die. Good opportunity to get Saucer promoted to TAC Sergeant, which is very good. Yes. Perfect. What is Meld exactly? So Meld is a special resource introduced by the expansion pack for this game. The stated purpose of Meld is allowing genetic manipulation of creatures and specifically allowing for machine biological interfaces. What Meld actually is a fluid suspension of tiny nanomachines. And those nanomachines can kind of like build microstructures within the biology of something. We get to use Meld for two main purposes in our campaign. The first one is to genetically modify our soldiers to give them superpowers. And the other option is to chop off all of their limbs and replace them with robot limbs and turn them into a giant robot soldier, which is even more of a superpower. So Meld is a very, very valuable strategic resource once we get the ability to start properly using it. Which we're not quite there yet. Which would I rather have personally? Like, would I rather have done to me? I would like gene mods. Those sound kind of cool. Another heart. Not so bad. I would not like to be a robot man, personally. But the whole losing your limbs thing seems kind of like a downside. Can they fix your back? Probably. You can get super healing. I want the super fast healing. The adaptive bone marrow. That's what I want. Please replace all of my bone marrow with better stuff. Crave the strength and certainty of steel. All right, Swish Chat, before we dive into another mission here, given that we're about 2 hours into the broadcast, I am going to take a quick break, refill the leg, stretch the water. I'll be back in 5 or so minutes for more XCOM. BRB.